And we are here with the artist behind that beautiful painting and this beautiful painting as well, Rafi Perez, contemporary visual artist. How are you this morning?
I am fantastic.
Well, listen, this looks fantastic. You've been painting this the entire time of the show, and it's just, it's
beautiful.
grown and grown. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Outstanding. And you were saying you're not typically a fan of doing the live paint, and I can understand that, but you've done a beautiful job here.
Yeah, you know, I like to create the most awesome piece ever, and sometimes there's a limit of time, so.
Yes, awesomeness can sometimes not be confined to just 45 minutes.
Yeah. This is 45 minutes worth of awesomeness right there.
Well, it looks a lot better than my 45 minutes.
Oh yes, my 45 minutes of awesomeness would be like, well, it's still blank.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome.
Now, Rafi, you've been painting for your entire life since you were a small child. What is your passion behind it? I mean, is it just a sense of relaxation? I mean, do you like being able to tell a story on the canvas?
I was that awkward, quiet kid, so that was my way of like being able to express myself. I didn't express myself very much verbally, and I come from a Cuban family who expressed themselves
very demonstrative.
Yeah, exactly. So this was the way that I would express myself.
That's outstanding. Yes. And so where are you from originally?
I'm from Chicago.
Nice. How long have you been in the Pensacola area?
My wife and I moved here about 5 years ago. We were traveling the country. We wanted to see the country and came here and fell in love with Pensacola and decided to stay.
What a wonderful story. And so now you are a contemporary visual artist. What does that mean exactly?
It means that I paint and create stuff that you look at.
I love it. That's
great.
Perfect.
Yes. And you use a variety of substances to do that. I mean, just in this one painting alone, you've kind of used a variety of materials. What materials have you used?
Yeah, in this one, you've got enamels, acrylics, and watercolor and charcoal.
Wow. A little bit of everything.
Gorgeous. So a mix of mediums then.
Yeah, I'm self-taught, so I basically created my own style over the years and just kind of threw everything at it. I've lit pieces on fire. Sometimes that's awesome. Sometimes
because you
so
didn't
much.
like them, or
no,
just to add an effect?
I wanted to see how it would look.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's great.
You also built this contraption that we're standing in front of.
I did.
It turns.
This thing spins around and it lays down. One of the first live shows that I did, because in the studio I'm very active. I'm throwing paint and I'm moving around and I'm picking pieces up and throwing them down.
Like the Big Lebowski?
Something like that. But yeah, I got up on stage. I thought about it. I was like, well, that's not going to be a fun show for everybody if I'm just like moving around and they're like, all right, I can't see what he's doing. So I created this so it does all the standing up and laying down and spinning around for me.
Fantastic. Well, do you find a lot of inspiration for your art around Pensacola?
I do. My inspiration isn't necessarily the things that I see, it's the things that I feel.
Absolutely.
I create very much from a feeling place. And I gotta say, I've met some very, very awesome people here in Pensacola. Very inspiring, and it's paradise, really.
And do you find that it's been a receptive community to some of the artworks that you're
Totally.
creating?
Which the irony of that is, one of the artists here first told me, they were like, well, your style of art is a little bit different. I don't know if people here are going to respond to it well. And people responded extremely well. They love my art.
Excellent.
So.
Well, you know, it's really not surprising. The Greater Gulf Coast Arts Festival that they have in Seville Square each year attracts artists and vendors from around the country. And they say that the Pensacola market, the folks in Pensacola love what they bring.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful to have you as another permanent addition to that art community. And we appreciate you giving us a chance to see your work. So
awesome.
if folks want to see more of what you do, where can they find?
They can find us around town. But you could find us on our website. It's www.rafiwashere.com.
And they can find you around town. I noticed your SUV out front.
Yes.
It is very distinct. It says Rafi was here. It's painted on that side. What was the inspiration behind that?
Originally, when we were traveling the country, Rafi Was Here was the website, our travel website. So we'd go to these different places and document all the fun things that we were doing. And when we decided to stay, in Pensacola, I was like, well, I don't want to get rid of the Rafi Was Here name. I like that. So it became Rafi Was Here Studios, which is our art studio. And that was around the time that my wife said, you know, you really need to share your art with the world.
Wow. Well, you have your beautiful wife to thank. She's in the studio today.
Yes.
And it's got to be great too. And you were saying she made your bracelet that you have on. She makes jewelry as well.
She makes jewelry, and we're usually set up at the Palafox Market every Saturday. We love the market. It's a fun, very fun thing to do.
Absolutely, and folks who may not be familiar, that's the area on basically Palafox between Garden and Gregory Street that they set up in the park and there's number tents, and actually we'll be out there as well this Saturday.
Yes.
Myself, I have several artists. I'll have to enlist you as well, but we're starting a campaign, Better Way to Give, which is encouraging people not necessarily to give to panhandlers, but to give to repurposed meters. So we're painting those meters this Saturday.
I love that.
At the Palafox Market. Yeah, I'll have to stop by and get your help on some of these things.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you. Yes, and I can't wait to see the finished product. But this looks fantastic. I mean, this looks pretty great to me.
Well, thank you.
So I'm excited to see. We'll be back after break with the Sport Report, brought to you by Hill Kelly Dodge.
I'm Miles Bentley, inviting you to gear up and stay tuned to the Sport Report, brought to you by Hill Kelly Dodge Tri-City Jeep brand.